these eggs with wholemeal bread before. It is nice, but I think I do prefer it with white bread, but I just thought I'd switch it up this morning. So this is going to be a few days in my life. Obviously I am at sixth form today, so I probably won't vlog a lot there, but I will vlog when I get home, and tomorrow and potentially Friday, because I actually don't go in on Fridays, so yeah, I'll just be at home all day so I can film all day. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I just cleared up my bowl. I'm going to sit here for the next 5 minutes and drink my tea, and then I'm going to go do my makeup. I'm actually just going to leave my hair like this today. I was going to slick it back, but I think I need to give my hair some kind of like slick back break time, because I don't want a receding hairline. And also I am trying to grow it out. I did cut it recently just to trim the split ends, but I am trying to grow it out, so I'm not going to slick it back. I've switched on my makeup routine recently to the one, or a similar one, that Layla Blue does. I feel like it requires more blush, so I've had to go into my big makeup box to try and find another blush to put with this, and I found, this is also by e.l.f., this one. This has been such a chaotic video so far. There's literally been no structure to it, but I am home. I filmed absolutely nothing today apart from this morning, so much apologies for that. I have so much work to do. I will show you my to-do list. It's not even my full to-do list. This is the stuff from yesterday. I have my motivational mug to keep me going. Here is my to-do list. I will show it a bit more close up in a minute. That I need to do are go through my chemistry flashcards. I need to check that I've written all of them. For some reason in my head I feel like I haven't, so I'm just going to go through the textbook and check. I need to finish a piece of homework for maths. It's due tomorrow, but it was set yesterday, so you know. I then have another piece of maths homework to do, which is due next Tuesday. That's not a priority for today, but I will see if I can still get it done. And from today, which is not on here, I need to do one section of questions from the maths textbook, and I also need to write up some flashcards from genetic engineering from today's biology lesson. I actually really love that lesson. Genetics is by far one of my favourite topics. Homework is the first thing that I'm going to do, the maths homework, because that is like top of my priority list. That did not take me as long as I thought it would. I definitely thought it was going to take like longer than half an hour, and it literally took like 15 minutes. Turns out it actually wasn't as complicated as I was making it out to be, so got that done quite quick. The next thing I'm going to do actually is not on this to-do list yet, because we only did it today. I'm going to write up my biology flashcards from the genetic engineering lesson. I try to get my flashcards written the day that I make the notes, just so that it's still fresh in my mind. So I'm going to add this to today's to-do list and then do that. That should probably take no longer than 20 minutes because it wasn't a very long lesson.
What the dog doing?
finished writing my flashcards. That literally took me 15 minutes. We didn't learn a massive amount of content today, but it was more just understanding the concept of genetic engineering and also the production of transgenic bacteria, I think. Yeah, that's what it's called. So we were kind of just learning the process of it. So there wasn't necessarily a lot to write down. It was more just, I did one big flashcard on the process of the production of transgenic bacteria, and then I'm just going to try and learn that. There was also a few like advantages, disadvantages, uses. That was pretty much it for that lesson. So now that I've done that, I can tick that off. But what I'm going to do now is actually start filling in a section in my maths booklet. I actually prefer to have these filled in before we do the lesson, just because I find it easier to just kind of sit and listen rather than listen, write down, understand. It's just easier if I already have it written down and I can just try and understand it while I'm in the lesson. So I'm going to fill in, or at least I'm going to try and fill in a little bit of it now. I've basically filled in most of this part. I did leave one of them because sometimes we do go through some of them, so I just left that one to do in lesson because it is pretty much the exact same method as this one, so there's no point in me really copying it out because I already know how to do it. So now that I've done that, I think I'm going to carry on with my other maths homework. It's not due till Tuesday, but it is just good to have it out of the way. I mean, I don't want to be doing it over the weekend, so I'm going to try and get it done now. I'm going to try and do all the questions. I do usually try and do all the questions just because it's beneficial to me, but I'm just going to see how much I can get done up until I have tea. After I have tea, I think I'm going to go through the chemistry flashcards. I think that is the only other thing on here that I need to do, which is actually really good. I'm very surprised that I got through the majority of that. So I'm going to put this into my folder so I don't forget it tomorrow. So I'm back from school now and I have quite a lot of homework to do again. So I need to write it down in my planner. I wrote it down on my phone just because I don't take my planner to school with me. It's too bulky to take with me every day to school. So I usually write on my notes app any homework that I get given, and then at the end of the day when I come home I write it down in my planner. I use the pumpkin productivity planner. I'm sure I did show it already, but I just find that it's best for me. It has enough room so that I can write down everything that I possibly need. So I'm going to write down the homework that I got today. I'm pretty sure I got 2 pieces or 3, I can't remember. I have 2, but there's one that I still need to do, so I'm going to write it down anyway. So the first one is a piece of biology homework, and then I also have a maths past paper to do, like a full A-level past paper. I'm actually going to do that paper tomorrow though, because we are meant to spend 2 hours on it, and it is currently 4:10, so I don't want to be rushing it, but I also don't want to be taking a break in the middle. I just want to do it in 2 hours. So I'm not actually in school tomorrow because it's Friday, so I think I'm going to do that tomorrow, but I'm going to do my biology homework now to get that done. So it is the end of my school week now. It is actually Thursday night, but it is the end of my school week because I actually don't have class on Friday, so I don't go into school. So tomorrow I have a lot of things I want to get done. I may or may not vlog tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. But tomorrow I am going to spend it just studying, getting things done. I don't have a lot of homework to do, but I have a lot of like studying type things that I want to get done tomorrow. And then I think I'm just going to take the weekend to relax. I think I've done a lot of work this week, so I need a little bit of chill time. I have made myself a cup of tea. It is honeycomb cookie dough. This is probably one of my favourite flavours. I know they say this to like every single flavour, but this one is so nice. I would definitely be repurchasing this one. So I'm now going to watch Exo Kitty season 2. It came out today, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't know how much I'm going to get through. I'm probably going to go to bed at like 10:30 because I am absolutely exhausted, but I'm going to sit and watch it on my laptop for maybe like an hour, 2 hours. We'll see.
You're remembering that wrong. That was not a smile. That was a grimace.